Hello students. Students, we are going to solve more questions related to maxima or minima. Question is, a point on the hypotenuse of a triangle is at a distance A and B from the side of the triangle. Show that the minimum length of the hypotenuse is a to the power 2 by 3 plus b to the power 2 by 3 whole to the power 3 by 2. So there is a point on the hypotenuse and its distance from the two sides are given A and B. So this is triangle ABC. Right angle at B. D is a point on the hypotenuse. DE and DF are perpendicular to AB and BC. DE is given A unit and DF is given B unit, and we have to prove the length of hypotenuse AC is a to the power 2 by 3 plus b to the power 2 by 3 whole to the power 3 by 2. Okay students, so this information is written here. ABC is right angle triangle, angle B 90 degree, D is a point of the hypotenuse, DE perpendicular to AB and DF perpendicular to BC, DE equals to A unit and DF equals to B unit, angle A equals to theta. Let angle A equals to theta, then angle D is also theta, because AB and DF are parallel lines. So corresponding angles are equal when lines are parallel. That's why angle D is also theta. So we have mentioned here angle CDF equals to angle A equals to theta, corresponding angles. Now students, by using trigonometric ratios, we can find out length CD and AD. Then we can add both of them to get AC. So in triangle CFD, angle F equals to 90 degree. We are going to use here cos theta. Cos theta equals to B upon H. Means B upon CD. Cos theta B upon H. Cos theta equal to B upon CD. Cross multiplication. CD cos theta equal to B. CD equals to B upon cos theta. So this part can be written as B sec theta, because 1 upon cos theta equal to sec theta. CD equals to B sec theta. So we have got CD. Its length is B cos B sec theta. Now in triangle AED, angle E equals to 90 degree. AED, angle E 90 degree. Now student, we are going to use cosec theta equals to H upon P. So cosec theta equals to H AD perpendicular DE. So AD upon DE means AD upon A, because DE is A. So by cross multiplication we can get AD. AD equals to A cosec theta. Question number 2. Now student, we have calculated AD and CD. So AC equal to AD plus CD. AD value A cosec theta. DC B sec theta. So let AC equals to L. L equals to A cosec theta plus B sec theta. So we have got length AC. Okay. So this is AC, A cosec theta plus B sec theta. Now students, to get a point of maxima minima, we have to differentiate it with respect to theta. So dl upon d theta equals to A cosec theta plus B sec theta. So A will remain as it is, cosec theta derivative minus cos theta cot theta, plus B will remain as it is, Derivative of sec theta is sec theta tan theta. So this is equation number 4. Now students, its second order derivative, d square upon d theta square, so minus a, and we have to use here product rule, cot theta as it is, derivative of cosec theta minus cosec theta cot theta plus cosec theta as it is, derivative of cot theta minus cosec square theta plus b as it is, derivative of tan theta as it is, derivative of sec theta tan theta plus sec theta as it is, derivative of tan theta sec square theta. Okay friends. Now friends, d square L upon d theta square, it is a cosec theta cot square theta minus, and this minus become plus. Same this side also, minus and minus a become plus. So a cosec cube theta plus, when we open this bracket, it will become b sec theta tan square theta plus b sec cube theta. Okay. So for maximum or minima, dl upon d theta equals to 0. Okay. So this is the value of dl upon d theta from equation 4. Means minus a cosec theta cot theta plus b sec theta tan theta equal to 0. Minus a upon sin theta cosec theta equal to 1 upon sin theta, cot theta equal to cos upon sin plus b sec 1 upon cos into tan sin upon cos equal to 0. So it will be minus a cos theta upon sin cube theta sin square theta plus b sin theta upon cos square theta equals to 0. Okay students. Now we can take LCM, sin square theta cos square theta, sin square cancel, cos square multiply by cos minus a cos cube theta plus cos square cancel, sin square multiply by sin, b sin cube theta equals to 0. By cross multiplication, this whole part will be 0. Minus a cos cube theta plus b sin cube theta equal to 0. So b sin cube theta equals to a cos cube theta. Correct? Then we can write it as sin cube theta upon cos cube theta equals to a upon b. Sin cube theta upon cos cube theta, tan cube theta. Tan cube theta equals to a upon b. So tan theta equals to a upon b to the power 1 upon 3. Correct? Now theta equals to tan inverse a upon b to the power 1 upon 3. So this is the value of theta. To check this is the point of maxima or minima, we have to put the value of theta in equation number 5, means second order derivative. So this is equation number 5 students, second order derivative. You can see all values are positive here, no negative sign. Okay, and when we put value of all trigonometric ratios, we get positive value. Why? Because student theta in the figure is acute angle, and this theta will lie in first quadrant, and first quadrant we know that all trigonometric ratios are positive. So all values are positive here. Then we can write directly d square L upon d theta square greater than 0, and we can mention here in bracket since all are positive and theta lies in first quadrant. Correct? So student, this point is the point of minima because d square L and d theta square greater than 0 at all the points. Theta equals to tan inverse a upon b to the power 1 upon 3 is the point of minima. So students, tan theta equals to a to the power 1 by 3 upon b to the power 1 by 3. So let us draw a triangle to get hypotenuse because we know that tan theta equals to p upon b. So perpendicular is a to the power 1 by 3, base is b to the power 1 by 3, h square equals to p square plus b square, h square equals to a to the power 1 by 3 whole square and base b to the power 1 by 3 whole square. So it will be a to the power 2 by 3 and this is b to the power 2 by 3. Correct? So h equals to root a to the power 2 by 3 plus b to the power 2 by 3. So we have got hypotenuse. Now we have to calculate length of the hypotenuse. So we are going to put the value in equation number 3. So this is equation number 3, L equals to a cosec theta plus b sin theta. So L equals to a as it is cosec theta h upon p. H is root a to the power 2 by 3 plus b to the power 2 by 3 and perpendicular is a to the power 1 by 3. So it will be a root a to the power 2 by 3 plus b to the power 2 by 3 upon a to the power 1 by 3 plus b. Here also we have to put the same value of sec theta. Sec h upon b root a to the power 2 by 3 plus b to the power 2 by 3 upon b to the power 1 by 3. So L equals to, we have to subtract the power here, 1 minus 1 by 3, 2 by 3. Root a to the power 2 by 3 plus b to the power 2 by 3 whole to the power 1 by 2 here. It will be b to the power 2 by 3 student. In division, powers are subtracted when base are same. So b to the power 1, b to the power 1 by 3. So 1 minus 1 by 3, 2 by 3. So b to the power 2 by 3 and it will be a to the power 2 by 3 plus b to the power 2 by 3 whole to the power 1 by 2. Now student, we can take common. This part and this part is same. So a to the power 2 by 3 plus b to the power 2 by 3 whole to the power 1 by 2 is common. What is left here? A to the power 2 by 3 plus b to the power 2 by 3 to the power 1. Student, you can see base are same here. The powers will be added. L equals to a to the power 2 by 3 plus b to the power 2 by 3 whole to the power 1 by 2 plus 1. 2 1 is 2 or 1, 3. 3 upon 2. So length equals to a to the power 2 by 3 plus b to the power 2 by 3 whole to the power 3 by 2. Okay. Hence, proved. This we have to prove, student. Minimum length of hypotenuse is a to the power 2 by 3 plus b to the power 2 by 3 whole to the power 3 by 2. Okay then, student.